Introduction to the TOEFL Speaking Interview section. This is Michael Buckoff from BetterTOEFLScores.com. Learn how the TOEFL Speaking Interview section works. This is questions 8 through 11. Understand the narrator's role in setting the context. Practice 4 question types: memory, preference, opinion, and policy. Improve fluency, coherence, and spontaneity, all important skills for this new speaking task. Overview. This task begins with a short narrator, context introducing the topic, followed by 4 related questions about the same theme. You have no preparation time. You have to answer immediately after each question, just like in a real interview. You have 45 seconds to speak per response. Question types. It seems on this speaking task, it's kind of some variation of the independent speaking task that TOEFL used to have. So one question is about a memory. You recall personal experience. The second one is about a preference. You explain what you like or do. The third one is an opinion. You share your viewpoint on an issue. And then fourth is about policy, something broader. Discuss a possible solution or recommendation. Narrator context example. You hear this before the interview. You have agreed to take part in a research study about community involvement. You have a short online interview with a researcher. The researcher will ask you questions about your experiences and opinions related to volunteering and local activities. You will only hear this information. Then you have 4 questions. Question 1 is memory. Can you describe a time when you participated in a community project or helped with a local event? The focus: describe what you did, what happened, and what you learned. Again, you will only hear this. So a model response for this type of task will sound something like this. About 6 months ago, I volunteered at a neighborhood cleanup organized by my local community center. We spent the morning collecting trash and repainting fences. Initially, I joined because my friend invited me, but by the end I felt proud of our accomplishment. I realized that even small actions can have a big impact when people work together. Meeting new neighbors made me feel more connected to my community. I also learned teamwork and communication skills as we coordinated tasks. That experience taught me that volunteering isn't just about helping others, it's also about personal growth. Since then, I've looked for more opportunities to participate in community service whenever I can. Question 2, preference. Some people prefer volunteering for large organizations, while others like helping in small local groups. Which do you prefer and why? State your choice and support it with examples and reasons. Model response. Personally, I prefer volunteering with small local groups because it feels more personal and rewarding. In smaller projects, I can see immediate results and directly interact with people I'm helping. For example, last summer I joined a food drive organized by my church. We collected donations and distributed food to 50 families. Meeting recipients and hearing their stories made the experience meaningful and motivated me to keep volunteering. In contrast, large organizations can feel distant and overly structured. While they do important work, it's easy to feel like just another volunteer in a crowd. Overall, I believe local projects create deeper connections and visible change within the community. Question 3, opinion. Do you think volunteering should be a required part of high school or university education? Why or why not? Share your opinion with logical reasons and one example. Model response. I think volunteering should be encouraged, but not required for students. Encouragement helps young people develop empathy, leadership, and social responsibility. However, making it mandatory might reduce its value because people could see it as just another assignment. When students volunteer freely, they often find causes they truly care about. For example, my youngest sister volunteered in an animal shelter because she loves pets, and that inspired her to study veterinary science. Schools should offer more opportunities for service, like community clubs or volunteer affairs, without forcing participation. This approach helps students experience the true meaning of giving back in a genuine way. Question 4, policy. So notice the questions get a little bit more complex as they go from the first task to the fourth task. Some city governments fund public festivals, while others spend money on community programs like free tutoring or food banks. Which should they support more and why? Take a stance, provide reasons, and give one example. I believe city government should invest more in community programs like free tutoring and food banks rather than festivals. Festivals are enjoyable, but they last only a few days, while programs create lasting benefits. During the pandemic, my city opened a tutoring center for students who missed in-person classes. Families benefited greatly, and children stayed confident in their studies. Public festivals, through entertaining, often cost a large portion of the city's budget and provide temporary excitement. Investing in education and social support helps residents gain skills and stability. In short, community-based programs strengthen society all year, not just for a weekend celebration. Key TOEFL speaking skills. So what is it exactly that you need to be able to do to get that perfect score? Fluency. Speak smoothly and confidently at a natural pace. Coherence. Use linking words like first, for example, and as a result. Spontaneity. Sound conversational. Don't memorize your answers. Record and review 45-second responses to track your progress. Final tips. Each interview starts with a narrator introducing the topic. Pay attention. You need to know the context so you know the purpose of the interview. Respond confidently to all 4 related questions on the same theme. Use real experiences and clear examples for stronger responses. For personalized TOEFL speaking and writing feedback, visit bettertoeflscores.com. Build your pronunciation, grammar, and organization to reach your high speaking score.